Hey, my name is Warren, and welcome to the first episode of TLM Shorts. Now, if you couldn't tell by my audio quality, you will know that TLM Shorts is a very appropriate title for this new series of videos. So by the time you're watching this episode, you will know that I'm actually in the process of packing up for Williamsburg right now. So I'll spend quality time with my family, roam around Colonial Williamsburg, have some fun at Water Country, and then after that, I'll be heading over to Toronto, Canada for the annual TFCon for this weekend. And I am really excited about that. It's gonna be a total of 2 weeks from now. Yes, 2 weeks from now. But then again, I figured that 2 weeks of travel is a little too long for you guys to wait for more videos. And it's a little too long for me to wait in the car or for a clock drive. Yeah. So instead, what I'm going to do is try to make... I'm going to try making quickly produced videos, stuff that's going to take me not too long to film, not too long to edit, so I can keep the channel alive, you know? So we're just going to get this started. This figure is the Transformers Deluxe Class, The Last Knight, Guardian Knight, Steelbane. And as you can tell, it does not want to stand up. Now let me just fix that right here. Now before we get deep into the figure, I just want to give a quick shout out to my dad for getting me this for Christmas many years ago. Oh, what was it, like 2017? I gotta say, this video is gonna be a mess. But if Jobby the Hong can do this, I could do it too. This design for this figure is from The Last Knight, the 5th installment of the Bayformers. If you'll excuse me for just a second. As this table is all cleared up, I could use this thing to my advantage. So, the Bayformers are a 5 series of movies that are directed by Michael Bay. And The Last Knight, which is the 5th installment of the Bayformers franchise, is the last movie that was directed by Michael Bay. And let's just say, according to the film source that I looked up, mainly Rotten Tomatoes, let's just say, bombed at box office. And in the last movie, you will know that Optimus Prime became Nemesis Prime. Not sure if that happens in the G1 cartoon. And it's not only that Nemesis Prime appeared in the movie, it's also where we introduced the Guardian Knights. And the Guardian Knights are a bunch of brand new characters made for The Last Knight. They didn't do much in the movie. No, unlike all the other characters in the movie, they didn't have any specific roles that I can remember. Maybe they're relevant to the whole thing where the plot is started, but I'm not gonna get into it right now because the Bayformers are crazy and I don't wanna deal with that. Let me stop rambling and get back to the figure. It's actually really good. I mean, at first when I held it, it felt really flimsy, and it is flimsy, you know, it's not the most solid thing to ever come out, but it's really fun. This is why it's called TLM Shorts, because I forgot to say something important to my videos. The painting and sculpting on this figure is awesome. Maybe even amazing. It's kind of a shame that the armor parts are not metallic colored. Just makes it feel kind of flat and toyetic. But it makes it more movie accurate. And I did manage to paint the sword in a shiny metallic color because I thought it looked really bland and boring looking before. And it should have come as no surprise to any Transformers fan that these guys have some kibble. And it should have come as no surprise to any Transformers fan that these guys can transform. And you can really see that with the Dragon Kibble in this robot mode. Seriously, the kibble on this thing is really bad. Literally, dragon parts hanging on the back and the arms. It looks so embarrassing that you can see the dragon head on one of the legs, and I need to get myself a drink. I feel a little dehydrated. Give me a second. Oh, sorry everyone. I did not know this thing was still recording. I just had to get myself a drink, and because I was feeling a little dehydrated there. Yeah. This video is a fucking disaster. Obviously, this design is not gonna be for everyone. It's plain looking. But it's plain looking in the right way. It's really nice. It's really feral. And with the articulation, you can really pull off some these kibble bits that are just getting in the way. It sucks. But with this articulation, you can make it look like a true knight. It can actually hold his sword with both hands. In terms of the fragility, this figure is not actually too fragile. It's not gonna break on this figure. Just, minor popping off of the ball joints or activating its transformation, and if it's not supposed to. But you can easily put that back into place. The plastic is not brittle, definitely. It's made out of that weird high quality plastic that you get in other mainline figures, if you know what I mean. You get some hand detail right there, head detail, giant sword chest detail. Transformers always looked cool, but this guy right here makes it look even cooler. I swear, once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna tighten up the ball joint with super glue. Ooh, it sucks. So viewers with trypophobia, kibblephobia, you look away because this is just awful. But the kibble's there for a reason. Being a transformer and all of its glory, it can transform it into a dragon. I'm not just gonna. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this will only take a few seconds, and you'll see what this kibble is used for. And here we have Nightmares. It looks cool, but it also looks absolutely disgusting. It's like a deer with wings and a long tail, if the deer can fly. Pretty damn good. Being a dragon and in all of its glory, you can get him into a lovely flying pose. Kind of. As you can see here on this section here, if you take this previously mentioned sword, you can simply peck that onto his back, and it's a really nice weapon storage that you got right here. And that don't look too bad. But that is not my favorite feature in this mode. No. My favorite feature has to deal with the head. If you get really closely, you can open the mouth really wide, like wow. And of course you can move these things around. Makes it look like a goofball. Transformation's not that hard. It's actually really easy and really satisfying to do once you get a hang of it. And yes, it is kind of hard to pose him in the dragon mode because of the but every good figure has some swivel here. Head is on a really tight ball joint. You get your hinge joint at the shoulder pad. The ball joint at the arm allows for a full rotation. We'll ignore that. Arm moves out. You get a bicep swivel. A ratcheted bend at the elbow. Well, maybe not ratcheted. Not ratcheted at the first part, but once you bend it, you can slightly hear the ratchets. Get a wrist swivel right there. This wing in detail is on a ball joint right here. Before I forget, in dragon mode, like I mentioned, mouse can open. You get a ball joint at the head here. Make it look even more like a goof. And unfortunately for this guy, he does not have a waist. No. Oh God. Oh. I swear, the more I pose this figure, the less fun it gets to pose. Ball joint at the hip. Got a high kick. Like to move back that far. Nice dry brushing detail on the foot. Beautiful spread. Bit of a side swivel. Bend at the knee. Bit of a knee swivel. And down at the ankle. A ball joint at the ankle. And a pivot. And of course, every ball joint can be a posability on this figure is absolutely fantastic, but unfortunately the flimsiness of this figure and the looseness on this joint make it not as enjoyable as I would like. However, if you have patience with this figure, you're in for a good kind. And now, if you have some kind of flight stand, you can always use that stand with this figure. However, my stands are downstairs in the basement and I'm too lazy to get off of my butt and go down and get it. Let's do some size comparisons. And here's... Oh, wait, I didn't have time for finding that. Uno momento, por favor. Here is the Transformers Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. See how he scales with this guy. And here is one of my dad's old Transformers figures. The original G1 Thundercracker figure. And that's pretty much it. At this point, I usually give off some closing words, but instead of giving off some closing words that is related to the figure, you all know this guy is pretty dang good, right? Give Otling the kiss of approval. So, let me just explain myself further for this little video. I want to bring out more videos for you guys because if I'm not making videos, I feel like crap. You guys miss me. It's a win-win for everyone. And, of course, you know, TLM shorts, they're usually going to be smaller figures like this. Maybe even simpler than this figure. Oh, I want to give the opportunity to try and plug something. Okay. Here. The Big Bad Toy Store. Always is a plus. While this figure is no longer in stock in the Big Bad Toy Store, the Big Bad Toy Store has a lot of other figures that you might enjoy. They even got this guy here. The Transformers Studio Series 110 and Voyager Shockwave, which honestly, in my opinion, looks way better than the Core Class. Like, that Core Class Shockwave was really tiny. And I guess that's pretty much all I had to say. Thank you all for watching. Sorry you have to bear this. I will get back to making my usual produce edit videos once I get back from vacation. But for now, it's gonna be kind of a rough road here. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other 3 videos that I made. Let me know what you think of this. If you hate it, you can let me know. If you like it, let me know. If you love it, I wonder what other videos I can review from here. That'll work.